Here we are with Smarty Pants. I have to tell you, it sounds silly, but I've been looking forward to this, to seeing how you're going to advance your canvas. Don't get too worked up though. This comes from a guy who nearly broke in tears this week when he found out that Wendy's had Frosties for 50 cents. Here we are. Oh, lots of color being added today. Well, Smarty Pants, that is going to be a sunrise.
It certainly is.
Sunrise. With the sun coming up over the water there. What gives you inspiration?
I've been looking at pictures of sunrises, and in my lookings at sunrises over water, I've discovered that there's lots of color, tons of color. I also want there to be a lot of color because my foreground or middle ground, as I mentioned last week, my middle ground is going to have a story, and the story needs to have color.
Well, is there any color that you don't use in a sunrise?
I haven't seen anything. I have been absolutely amazed this week to discover that artists use everything. They use browns. I haven't seen anything that hasn't been used. It's just one of God's great freedom. God's great freedoms.
Well, it makes sense that when colors begin to blend through sunlight and all the atmosphere and the dew and everything, all sorts of color combinations.
You got it.
I don't know whether it'd be green. Is green possible?
Well, there isn't much green up in the sky, but you can find it down there in the water.
You know, that's interesting because green is just what, blue and yellow.
Yeah, it's just blue and
The
yellow.
sky's blue.
The sky's blue.
The sun's yellow. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so why
What did
would
I make a
there
fool of myself right
be a
there?
possibility of green? There sure would be.
Coming in on some of those beautiful colors. You know what I like the most about working with you on this kind of painting is that, in a sense, it's so much like our life. If you stopped right now and said, okay, here, I'm done.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be much, and people would say, oh gosh, you know, what was the purpose for that? What a waste of a good canvas. Which I don't know whether, is there a bad canvas?
I don't know the answer
That would
to
be when somebody knocks on my door in the middle of the night. That's bad canvassing. Anyway.
There's the perfect example.
But
Otherwise, I don't know.
See, what you've been doing here in the past minute and a half has totally transformed this pictorial in front of us.
Absolutely.
And made it completely a brand new creature.
Absolutely. And we're just getting started.
My goodness gracious. Now, do you see this in your mind before it happens? Do you see it as it happens? Or when you get done with a certain phase of it, do you go, oh, now I see what it needs to happen? Did you follow that question?
No, try again.
Do you see the picture, like today, what you're doing, before you started? Or do you see it as you begin to lay color down?
I see it before I get started, and then as I lay the color down, how I saw it before I started is quite different. Quite different. But then I begin to see something else because of what has happened as I lay the color down.
And you have to make sure you keep that beautiful ball of yellow sun
That's right.
respected and intact,
Not only intact,
shining through.
unbelievably, it is the source. It is the reason for everything else that happens. That ball of sun is the reason for everything that happens in the water.
Oh, beautiful colorations. You know, that's a wonderful thing about painting, you know. People say, well, I like this painting or I like that painting. And I appreciate that, but you know, sometimes it's just the admiration of the mingling of colors.
Yes, absolutely.
Just the admiration, the mingling of colors.
Absolutely.
That make things so specific. You know, the fact, even in our society where we say there's black people, brown people, red people, yellow people, and white people. But you go out and just watch people. There's all sorts of colors and pinks and yellows with, I guess if you're yellow, you're kind of sick, but there are all sorts of colors mingled into the tapestry of the human
Yes.
experience, which makes this what you're doing so fascinating and so beautiful.
Yes. I just realized that I didn't want, in the early morning, I didn't want to lose my early morning quality in the canvas. And early morning is really not about an all blue canvas.
So you will come in later after you lay down these colorations
Exactly.
and reestablish where you want blue. Is that right?
Exactly.
Oh, that's an amazing process.
As a matter of fact.
But if the color isn't down first, let's
Right.
see. So here comes the
blues are
blue
gonna come in,
inching its way in.
right. The blues will come in from the sides as the sun, mostly hits down the center.
Beautiful. Well, this is amazing. Have you decided what name to give it? Well, I guess you don't know yet because we've got something coming over here.
Right.
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness gracious. Something coming over on our left that
Yes.
we did not know was going to arrive. Well,
Before we get to our mid-ground story, we're going to have to let it dry.
any thoughts, Smarty Pants, you want to share as we just drink in kind of the beauty of all this color?
Just a horizon line.
Well, here's to the horizon line.